Welcome to our channel. In the previous session, we had discussed multi-level inheritance. Multi-level means grandparent, parent and child relation. So at the minimum we require 3 classes. Now we will move to multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance means multiple number of parents and a single child. That is, one child acquires the properties and behavior from multiple parents. One child acquires the properties and behavior from multiple parents. For example, A is one class, B is another class, C is another class. So, now what is the case? C acquires the properties from both class A and class B. Acquires the properties from both class A and class B. So see the example, class A which contains some members, class B which also contains some member. Then how to perform inheritance? Class C colon public A, that is inherited from A, comma public B, inherited from B, that is class C inherits the properties from both the parent A and parent B. This is called multiple inheritance. Here we can inherit from any number of parents, but the child is single and the parents are many. Now consider a simple example. Class sample 1 public void display 1 void, suppose user message display 1 cout in sample 1, cout in sample 1. I am just to display a message. I am just to using a member function with some message. Now take another class, class sample 2. In this also I am just to declare a member function public void display 2 of, suppose just a statement cout in sample 2. Okay, observe here I am creating two classes, sample 1 and sample 2, with the method display 1 and display 2. Actually there is no relationship between sample 1 and sample 2. Now to make these two classes as a parent class, for class sample 3, how to make? Colon public sample 1 comma, that is this is one parent, public sample 2. You can write at any line. So public sample 1, public sample 2, comma public sample 3, you can write any number of classes. Suppose in this I am displaying some message void show off cout, suppose in show, just a message. Okay. Now observe, A and B are the parent classes, C is the child class. Obviously we are creating an object for the child class. By using that object we can access all the parent members. Now observe carefully, in multiple inheritance we have a conflict. Int main sample S3, suppose I am creating an object for sample 3. I am creating an object for sample 3. Now I call the function s.display. Why? The display method is display 1. The display 1 is available in sample 3. The display 2 is also available in sample 3. So s.display 1, s.display 2, s.show. So what is the output? Whenever you call s.display 1 in sample 1 is printed, s.display 2 in sample 2 is printed, s.show in show is printed. This is a multiple inheritance. This is multiple inheritance. Observe, in multiple inheritance we have an ambiguity. What do you mean by ambiguity? So this is clear. For example, here the function name is display. Class A, we have a display function. In class B also, we have a display function. Now whenever we call s dot display, which display is called? Observe, sample3 is inherited from both sample1 and sample2. That means sample3 contains sample1 display method and sample2 display method. Both display methods are available in sample3. Now I am creating an object and call the function s.display. Which display function is called? Sample1 display or sample2 display? That is completely an ambiguity. Okay? How to resolve the ambiguity? How to overcome the problem? So everyone know, when you define a function outside a class, what to do? We are using scope resolution operator. Similarly, here you can write like this: s dot sample1 display. So this means now I am calling display function of class sample1. Similarly, s dot sample2 scope resolution display. Now I am calling sample function of class display function of class sample2. You got it? This is the way to resolve the ambiguity that occur in multiple inheritance. Okay, when the ambiguity occurs, both the parent classes contains a method with the same name. Then the child class derive the method, no problem. But at the time of calling, which method, that is from which class the particular method is called, that is the problem. Okay, this is multiple inheritance. Next we will move to hierarchical inheritance.